Most men are walking around blind to these seven truths, and it's the reason they feel lost and stuck. This video will hurt, but if you're ready to level up, lean in because facing these truths will change your life. And the first one is no one is coming to save you. You have to understand that you are on your own rescue mission. The world is going to tell you what you are when you are growing up from 0 to a particular age. And at a certain point, you wake up and you realize that you have to create the life that you want for yourself. You realize that no one is going to do the work for you. You realize that class projects does not mean life projects. You understand what I mean? Like, you have to be the one to get that job or start that career or go after your dream and take care of your family, provide for those that you love, provide for yourself, and all those good things. So, it's crazy, bro, because a lot of people think that someone is coming, and I'm not talking about anybody's faith. I'm talking about life and how life is set up. In this life, you have to be the one to take yourself from point A to point B. And if you are not willing to do that, then life is going to kick you in the behind, and it's going to be significantly harder for you. You have to wake up with some discipline. You have to wake up on the grind. You have to wake up wanting a better life for yourself. Nobody else can want a better life for yourself. Nobody else can go in your brain and sow positivity. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody can think for you, because what you think is what will come out into reality. So if you think you can do it, then you can do it. And if you think that you cannot do it, you cannot do it. And just because somebody says, hey, you got this, that doesn't mean that you actually got it. You have to believe that you got it in order to get it. So what I'm saying is, down to your thinking, down to your thoughts, down to all of that, it comes to you. It's your job to build a relationship with God. It's your job to change your life. It's your job to be the best version of yourself. It's your job to be the best that you can be. And a lot of people think that someone is actually coming to save them. Everyone is busy saving themselves. You have to take care of yourself. This is something that we'll talk about more in another video for sure. But I want to get into number 2. Discipline over motivation. Discipline builds masculine edge. Masculinity is like the sun. It's one of our symbols of masculinity. The beautiful thing about the sun is that it always comes back up. It's always reliable. And you can see the sun each and every single day, because every day is daytime. Now, what's interesting is the moon is different. And that's one of the symbols for women. And the interesting thing about the moon is that the moon has different phases, and it is not always coming back up the same. And that's beautiful, and that's okay, but that's a more feminine energy. The sun could be seen as a more masculine energy. So what that means is, as men, we have to be the leaders of discipline. We are the leaders of discipline. As men, we have to show up every day for the life that we want. As men, we have to be responsible and accountable, because we still have to show up the next day. As men, you are a leader, and to be a leader, you have to be disciplined. Discipline is masculinity. Masculinity is discipline. And once you understand that, then you understand how big of a deal discipline is. And you put discipline over motivation because you understand that motivation fades. Motivation can come and it goes. So if motivation is coming and going, you can't really depend on that. It's here one day, it's gone the next day. Why? No, we can't depend on that. It don't make sense. It's here one day and it's gone the next day. There's nothing dependable about that. I don't want that. I want something with more stability. I want something that I know is going to be here over and over and over and over and over again. And that's going to be me. I'm going to be here over and over and over again. I'm going to show up over and over and over again. I'm going to post a YouTube video over and over and over again. I'm going to go to the gym over and over and over again. I'm going to go on morning walks over and over and over again. I'm going to drink my water every day over and over and over again. Discipline, routine, that's masculine. That's a brutal truth. That's better than motivation. But people don't want to hear that. And there's a place to be motivated. But the whole place has to be discipline. Motivation lives within the discipline that you already are and that you already embodied. It's just going to give you that extra spark, but you already fired up. Number 3, comfort is a slow death. That's a brutal truth that nobody wants to accept. Comfort is a slow death. And what does the mind love to make us do? How is it possible for our brain to get brain rot? I know you've heard of that term. How are people being brain rot? How are people doomlessly scrolling? How are people on the couch all day? Because your brain, at least in this particular moment, has taken control over you. You're not your brain, bro. You are life. You're experiencing life. You have a consciousness, a spirit, and you live this life. Your brain right now is wired to keep you comfortable, docile, and not go after the goals that you should. Your brain has control over you. You have to take control over your brain. Your brain is a tool. But if you let your brain take control over you, it's always going to keep you comfortable. That's why every time you fall into a habit or a bad habit, a negative habit, any sort of addiction, or you're procrastinated for a long time, what does your brain say? You can do it tomorrow. It finds a way to do what? To trick you. It finds a way to trick you and make you believe that you can do something another day, another time. It tricks you into believing that, oh, you only going to do this addiction once. It's okay. You'll be okay. It's all right. You can watch that video for the one time. It's all right. You can watch it. Just watch it. Then all of a sudden, you doing things that you don't want to do because your brain just said, just watch it. Just watch it. Right? Just watch it. Instead of just do it and take your big behind outside to go run some laps, it's just watch it. Just smoke it. Just drink it. That's your brain. That's not really you. Your brain is a tool. And the quicker that you learn that's when you start to have power over your life, because you start to become aware of what your brain is thinking and how it really don't give a damn about you or your goals. It only cares about your comfort. Comfort is a slow death. Avoiding pain equals avoiding growth. And if you're not growing, you're not living, because one of your purposes on earth is to be a person that is evolving and changing and getting better and learning and growing, evolving and changing and getting better and learning and growing, evolving and changing and getting better and learning and growing. And when you're not doing those things, you are a walking corpse. You are slowly dying. Number 4 is lust addiction. Many men are addicted to lust. Many men are facing challenges of lust. Why? Because you think you can keep it at bay. You think that it won't become a big enough problem, that it won't suffer in other areas of your life, that it won't harm other areas of your life. But if you know anything about science, when you have that one cancer cell, because your body beats one cancer cell a day, that's how you stay in good health. I didn't know if you know that. Now you know. Every day we have a cancer cell, and according to science, your body defeats that cell and keeps you healthy. Defeats anything negative that might crawl up until it reaches one day, God forbid, that cancer cell was able to multiply and multiply and multiply and multiply and multiply. And it starts from one singular cell. So one singular problem in your life that you think is not really a big deal is effing up every other area of your life that you're working on. And you're wondering why you can't be successful. You're wondering why you can't focus. You're wondering why you can't live in abundance. You're wondering why you're not getting opportunities in life. And it's because something is holding you down and you are ashamed of it. And when you carry the frequency and energy of shame, you understand, when you look at the frequency model, that shame tends to be at the bottom. Shame is at the bottom. So how can you think positive thoughts? And how can you be optimistic? And how can you be successful if you are ashamed of an aspect of yourself? It does not work like that. That is why I created the Chosen Ones. The Chosen Ones is going to help you defeat lust. That is my main focus on the Chosen Ones right now. All the videos, all the exclusive videos that I'm posting over there, it's going to be, a lot of them is going to be about lust, because that is a big problem, and it definitely needs help. We need help in that department. Check out the Chosen Ones below if you want to defeat lust, and do not lie to yourself. Please don't lie to yourself. We even have a Discord accountability group. And so when people come in, when we have more and more people in, it's going to be beautiful, man. So I want to see you there. Number 5, your value is measured by what you can offer. Yeah, I know that's hard, but that's how the world is built. Your true value is from the Creator. And according to Scripture, God made you in His image, which means that you are an extension of the Most High. You have the power of God within you. So what you have to understand is your true value is the value of the I am. Like there's like, you're amazing. You understand? Like, you are an amazing person. You know, nobody, I believe, is better than anybody else. So the spiritual belief that I have is significantly different from the belief that I have, or what I see in the world. What I see in the world is that we're still at war. What I see in the world is that people still hate other people. What I see in the world is that we have a lot more work to do when it comes to treating people unfairly. What I see in the world is that women are choosing men off of bank account status, what they can offer, your height. So what I see in the world is not an even playing field for who you are within, which is the spirit of the I am. I don't see that in the world. But what I see in the world is measurements off of your physical, and measurements off of what you can offer, what you do, what your job is. So even though that's unfair, that's how the world operates. And because that's how the world operates, I'm not saying that you have to be perfect. I'm not saying that you have to be rich. I'm not saying that you have to be tall, but you do have to be confident, and you should be working on something, and you should be able to offer something to the world, something of positive effort, something that could bring some sort of monetarily status back. And the reason why I'm saying that is because a woman is going to value you based on, can you take care of me? She's going to ask, can you take care of me? Right. And so you do have to be able to take care of yourself. And if you want a wife one day, or you want a girlfriend, whatever it is, you have to be able to take care of others. You want a family one day, you have to learn to be able to take care of others, which requires a certain amount of money. Doesn't mean you have to be balling, but you should be saving. You understand? So let's not be naive to what the world needs from us, okay, or what the world wants from us. But first, I need you to understand what you want from yourself as a man, okay? And I need you to understand your purpose within. Your purpose within, you have an inner purpose and an outer purpose. Okay, so the inner purpose is who you really are, right? That is the energy of the I am. That is your spirit that comes from the heavens above. You are already perfect. You are already complete. You are already God's child. You are already valued in His eyes. You are already worthy. There's nothing that you need to do to be worthy. You are His, so you are already worthy. Your inner purpose is to understand that. Your inner purpose is to understand that. And your inner purpose is to make sure that you always remember, no matter what you do in this world, who you truly are, and that your value will never truly be measured by what you can do or offer. It will only be measured in that way from others. Your outer purpose is to be productive in this world. It's to be where your feet is at. It's to be productive. It's to have a plan. It's to have a vision, okay? And it's to make some sort of impact before you leave. That is your outer purpose, all right? And you get measured by your outer purpose. But you know that you found that one when they start to look at you for who you are within. That's where true love comes in at. Now, that's getting real deep, but we had to touch on that. Your value is measured by what you can offer. I know that's a touchy subject because it's very cutthroat. It's very brutal. But remember what we just spoke about. Your true value is within. That's what comes from God. Your outer value is what you're able to produce in this world. Okay? Don't get the two confused. Number 6. Time is not on your side, okay? Time is not on your side. For all my young men watching this right now, You got some of the most testosterone you ever gonna have in your life. You the most youthful you ever gonna be in your life. You got health on your side. You can see this video, you can hear this video, you walking, you in good health, whatever it is. Understand that to be alive is a privilege. Understand the present moment and understand that you can change your life today. You don't gotta wait to change your life. You don't have to wait to change your life, bro. You can change your life today. You can change your life right now. That's the brutal truth that a lot of people don't want to accept. You think that so much has to happen in order for you to be purpose driven and change your life. You can change your life right now by saying, I need to change my life. I want to change my life. Time is not on your side because time is moving fast as hell. I don't know where y'all at. I know where I'm at. I'm on this earth and I'm like, yo, time is this time just ticking, man. Time is just ticking. Time is just ticking. Time is truly an illusion. Because you cannot live in the past and you cannot live in the future. You can only live in the present moment. So what I need you to recognize is if you want to change your life, please do not say, oh, I'll change my life tomorrow. No, it doesn't work like that. There is no tomorrow, literally. There is only now. You have created a tomorrow. You have believed in this illusion that there is a yesterday and there is a tomorrow. There is not a tomorrow and there is not a yesterday. There's only now. And now is all that exists. We can document things that has happened in the past. You can document things that has happened. But the truth is, time is always happening. So stop procrastinating. Stop it. You only have now. I'll give you a bonus one. And this one's gonna hurt. This is something that you can actually create some change with. You can be the change that you want to see in the world once we bring this up. And I think we at number 6. This is last but not least. Most people don't care about your struggles. Now, that's a fact, Jack, because everybody got their own problems. But what I do need you to understand is that, yeah, most people don't care about your struggles, but you need to be your brother's keeper. Your brother said he's struggling. You need to make sure he's good. All right. Somebody trying to get in contact with you, they need help. If you got the capacity, make sure you do something. If you need help, don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help. And most importantly, understand the communities that you have right in front of your face. Purpose Driven is a community. And it ain't a lot of communities like this. You don't have to agree with everything I say. You don't have to believe everything I believe. You don't have to like everything that I say. But one thing is true. I love you and I recognize you and I see you. And I know that you're trying hard in this life. And I'm proud of you. Keep going. It's not easy to find those words and somebody truly believe that and say that on an everyday basis. Understand the communities that you have. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you check out the Chosen Ones. These are communities that we're building in a world that is so divisive. I love y'all so much, man. I appreciate you for watching this video, man. Make sure you get my book on Amazon, The Purposeful Man Playbook. The Purposeful Man Playbook out on Amazon right now, man. It's a great book. A lot of people love it. I'm surprised by how much love this book has gotten, and I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
You